Hey, Dave. Just curious how Clayton's doing since we last talked to you.
He's doing well. Had a good break with the family. Says he feels good and doing stuff in the weight room, moving his body around. Not sure when he's going to play catch again, Dave. I think that, like I said before, we're going to take this time to kind of give him a breather. So he'll start playing catch here in the next few days, and then we'll kind of build him back up. But again, this is something that with the soreness and now taking some time off to build back up for the sprint, I think makes sense, and Clayton's on board with that.
So he understands that this may take a little bit more time than what he initially anticipated.
Yeah, and I think that this is something that once it kind of came about, it made sense to kind of take the time to, cut some of the season off and save some bullets for the rest of the season and throughout the postseason. So we feel good about it. Again, I'm not sure exactly when he's going to start playing catch again, but I feel good about the process.
And what about Seager? Is he still at Camelback Ranch playing simulated games?
He is, and he's expected to play tomorrow in a game at CBR. Probably like a 5 or 6 inning situation where he takes 3 at bats.
Okay, thank you.
You got it.
Next question is from Kirsten Watson. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. How was your All-Star experience? How was this past few days for you?
It was great. It was a lot of fun seeing our guys get in there, seeing the coaches, seeing all the All-Stars, and this is something we didn't do last year. So the guys that were there were very excited. The home run derby was a lot of fun, and it was just a tremendous experience, and I enjoyed every bit of it and got away for a couple of days with the family, so all recharged and kind of the same feeling in the clubhouse. Guys are ready to start the second half.
Yeah, I was going to say, it does seem like there is, just from seeing on social media, there's a lot of excitement from the players. What is the focus for you all as you head into the second half of the season?
Well, I think it's continuing to just play good baseball. We're getting some guys and have got some guys back to health. Coming out of it's important to set the tone coming into the second half, going into the second half. So I think it's just kind of what we've always had as far as win a baseball game, have that kind of mindset. But the first half is done, so it's now a sprint.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Dave, with the Yankees COVID situation, Aaron Judd being involved with that, did you and your fellow All-Stars have to go through some extra testing, and did everybody come out okay?
We did. We did both tests, the saliva, the nasal, and from what I understand right now, Bill, we're all negative. So yeah, I remember I heard about that. So we had to do that, and which makes sense.
What was your reaction to, still having to deal with this after all this time?
I'm trying to stay away from being frustrated. It is what it is, and you just got to kind of adhere to whatever they ask. And I was hoping we were past it all, but unfortunately we're not.
Victor Gonzalez starting a rehab tonight with Rancho. How long do you expect that one to go? And what's the rehab plans for people like Jimmy Nelson and Clayton when he's ready?
I think with Victor, he's going to throw tonight. He's going to throw an inning. And if all goes well, we'll kind of assess if he's going to be back with us in a few days or do another rehab outing. We just want to make sure he feels good before he returns. With Jimmy, I think we'll know more today once he goes out there and plays catch, but I would assume he'll return sometime in that Giant series. That's the hope when we're at home. And who was the other one you asked about?
Well, Clayton, when the time comes.
Yeah, Clayton. I don't see a rehab assignment, but we'll kind of obviously leave it in his hands as we get through that progression.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Fabian Ardaya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave. So with Clayton obviously not going to be coming back after the 10 days, are you expecting to go bullpen game next week, or is someone going to come up and make a spot start?
I think we're speaking internally about potential someone internally coming up.
Could that be Josiah Gray?
He's on the table.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
You got it, Bobby.
Next question's from Eric Steven. Go ahead.
Dave, just wondering, you guys claimed Jimmy Sherfy off waivers. Is he going to be active today?
He will be active, and grew up as a Dodger fan in the Valley, so I've seen him a little bit from the other side. So certainly be active, yes, and ready to go.
Is Zach Rex the corresponding move for
Yes,
that?
sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Eric.
And Max Muncy, you've talked to him or talked about him as a Gold Glove first baseman multiple times this year. I'm just wondering what specifically like makes him that. At first, what's he doing well?
Well, I think that he catches the baseball. He saves a lot of runs and outs. The range has been very good. His first step reaction time is very good. And I just think that, I look at my eyes, I look at the metrics, and he's clearly head and shoulders above everyone.
Last one's from Michael Duarte. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, I just wanted to follow up on Seager again. Is the plan still to have him this weekend play in some simulated games, like you said, at Camelback Ranch, and then still come to the Dodgers and join you guys on Monday at Dodger Stadium against the Giants?
Michael, I don't want to put a hard date on it. I think that the number one thing is the health. And so once he comes out of it okay, then I want to make sure that the timing is good for Corey, that he feels good in the batter's box, the recovery, playing defense. And if it's Monday, great. If it's not, then we're more than willing to adjust the timeline.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, guys.